Let's normalize not blaming women for men's actions.
But I am excited, as you might expect.
No! Your popcorn. Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5. Where's Mozzie? Alright. I'ma get you.
Hey y'all, it's T. Welcome back to a new vlog. If I sound congested, that's because I am. I don't think I've picked the camera up in like 2 weeks. Y'all did get a vlog this week, but my whole household has been sick with the flu. I don't know if I had a little touch of pneumonia in there too. I have a doctor's appointment on Tuesday. So I'm gonna bring up this congestion, and then I still have an occasional cough, productive cough at that. So we're gonna figure out what's going on with that. I do not own the rights to Paw Patrol in the background. Actually, I'm gonna just close this door and see if that helps. But I saw something on social media. Apparently G Herbo's current baby mom, child's mother, Latinia Williams, I don't know how to pronounce her first name, but I guess their relationship is over, and she did a segment on Ari Fletcher's Cooking with Ari show that she has, where she's discussing like basically the downfall of their relationship, everything that went wrong. And I'm seeing that she's getting a lot of backlash. Like, people are saying that she got what she deserves. People tried to tell her what was up. Ari tried to tell her what was up. And I just want to talk about this for a little bit. Let's normalize not blaming women for men's actions. First of all, first and foremost, there was nothing that Latanya could have did, or it's not Latanya, it's Tiana or Tanya or something like that. Anyway, there's nothing she could have did to make him act right. I'm sure that when they first got together, G Herbo painted this sob story of the physical and emotional abuse that Ari, that he encountered or suffered while he was in his relationship with Ari. It's not a secret. There's multiple videos floating around on the internet of Ari putting her hands on G Herbo, and we don't know behind closed doors whether or not that physical abuse was reciprocated, but it's nothing new that people say that Ari Fletcher is a toxic woman. And so I'm just gonna say that first. I'm sure that G Herbo said his sob story to Tiana or Tanya, and as women, we're nurturers by nature. And so if this guy comes to you, he seems like he's a really good guy. He seems like he's loves his kid, and he's coming to you telling you that he's done with a relationship with a very public, very toxic woman. Natural reaction is to believe him. There was no evidence on the internet that, other than what Ari says, which couldn't be taken really seriously, is that G Herbo was a bad dad, basically, or a bad co-parent. And from from what it was painted was that Ari was bitter, that G Herbo didn't want to be in a relationship with her anymore, and basically was trying to defame him or paint a bad picture of him. And so I want to, like, let's focus on that. Let's focus on the fact that Tiana had a cloak pulled over her eyes. She believed the sob story that G Herbo painted to her, and it wasn't hard to believe that Ari was a vicious woman and toxic, and he didn't want to be in a relationship with her anymore, and that's why she was going on the internet saying all these things about him. So we'll start there. She fell into the trap that many women fall into, and probably was, I mean, what men do. They act right for however long it takes to get you sucked in. And in this case, from what the interview that Tiana did on Ari's cooking show, was that the cloak wasn't pulled off of her eyes until she had their first son together, which he showed his true color. He showed his true colors. He left her to parent alone. And a lot of people would say, why would you have a second kid? That's not for any of us to judge. There's plenty of women floating around here with multiple children, with the same child's father that they badmouth on the internet, that they say is no good and down and dirty. And there's plenty of us, including myself, who've taken men back, who've done things that are unsavory, things that we say that we don't tolerate. And here we are taking them back. We are nurturing people, creatures at nature. Women are, I feel like, at the root for giving, especially for our counterpart, our partners. We unfortunately sometimes see visions for people, the idea of something for someone, and it's sadly, that's why you don't idolize people in relationships, because the only perfect person is God. And so I just wanted to have a little chit chat. I think it's disgusting and it's totally uncalled for people to be saying that people try to tell Tiana about G Herbo, when in my opinion, people that take the opinions of others to then establish their own opinion are weak-minded. I'm pretty sure people could say the same thing about Ari with Moneybagg Yo. His first child's mother, or whatever order, because I know he has multiple children, whatever child's mother that was on the internet trying to say that that Moneybagg Yo was still dealing with her and cheating on Ari. People could say the same thing. People tried to warn Ari about Moneybagg Yo. Did she listen? No. Does she walk around occasionally flaunting a ring on her finger as if they're married and they're not? She's on the internet talking about wanting to have a baby with someone who seems like they have no desire to marry her. Let's not come on the internet bashing women for mistakes that they made because they were fooled by a man. And I'm not saying that to excuse that Tiana's a grown woman, and at some point she should have realized that the relationship was no good for her, which it seems like she has at this point. Let's not judge other people's journey. Let's not judge people at all, because none of us are perfect. And so that's a little bit heavy, me coming back on here and talking with you guys, but I definitely wanted to address that because I think it's weird. And from the perception that I got from watching the interview is Ari seems to be gloating at the fact that their relationship didn't last the way that she called it. And to be honest, Ari cannot judge what another man will do for another woman. Just because you weren't the woman that they changed their lives for. And I'm not saying that a woman can change a man. Only a man can change a man. But sometimes it takes a man being in another relationship with someone else who waters them a different way for them to see how that they moved in their last relationship. They don't want to repeat those actions again. So for Artie to think that she called their relationship, that's weird. And let's not normalize that. Let's normalize holding men accountable for their actions, holding women accountable for their actions, but also at the same time, not judging anyone, because none of us have any room to judge. So I was going to eat and talk with you guys about that, but I'm just going to end it here for right now. And I'll pick you guys back up. I plan to take Mozzie to the park later. It's been warm the past few days, but it's supposed to be cold and rainy next week. And so I'm hoping my allergies cooperate. I'm now taking Zyrtec daily, which is what my doctor recommended. I've been trying to take the holistic natural route, but I have not found a remedy to relieve the symptoms that I experience from allergies. People like to say that local honey is a cure-all for allergies, and that's not the case. I have seasonal allergies, so from what my doctor was explaining to me is that with weather change, honey's not gonna solve that. And also, if I have other environmental triggers like trees and stuff like that, grass, which my son and I both are allergic to, which is crazy, real grass anyway, local honey is not going to alleviate any symptoms from that. Now, it does help with cough and other things like that, but I can no longer rely on trying to take a teaspoon of honey to relieve my symptoms. So I just wanted to give you a small update about that. I don't know if you can see my skin. To me, I might be delusional, but I feel like I see some improvement. And then lashes, whether you could tell or not on camera, they are growing, you guys, like thicker and longer than I've seen them probably since I was a kid. But I got some turkey bacon in the oven that I need to pull out, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey y'all, we made it to the park. I brought Mozzie's bike. I don't know if we'll ride it or not. I'm trying to beat the what is it called? Beat the sunset, so we can get out of here before it gets dark. It's pretty late. I took a really good nap. I don't know if he did. He was pretty quiet in his room, but we're here. I just wanted to check in with you guys. Yeah, see? Hola, mi amor. Lighting in here is horrible, but I just wanted to show y'all the OOTD. I didn't show you guys before we left. This is what I wore to the park. It was about 70 degrees, so I did want to wear something that didn't require me to have a jacket on. I have one of these joggers. I think I got them from Fashion Nova. Yeah. Uggs. Just this white turtleneck. And my small gold hoop earrings. Wear my hair in a ponytail. And that's it. We're eating Wingstop. And I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It's Sunday. We are on the way to pick up my niece for church. And I'll pick you guys back up afterwards and give y'all a little church reflection. And then it's supposed to be like 75 degrees today in February. So Chance and I are going to take Mozzie to the park, the big park. I don't know if I've taken y'all. I think I have. To Leo's Landing. And then I believe it's Super Bowl Sunday. So Chance was saying something about going to his parents' house to watch the game. I highly doubt we'll be there for the entire game because I have to work in the morning and I'm not a huge NFL football fan. I'm really not a sports fan in general anymore. The only fan I am of is God. So there's nothing wrong with enjoying sports, but I used to be a really big football sports fan, but that's not me anymore as I've grown older. So if they end up doing a little soiree at their house for the game, I'll film as much of it as I can. I want to respect people's privacy. But if not, you'll for sure see us after church and then when we're at the park. Bye.
But I am excited, as you might expect.
Hey, so I just wanted to reflect on service today. We were in John chapter 6, verses 1 through 14. And it's the story of Jesus feeding the 5,000. And basically, what my pastor was talking about is your faith and how the disciples were cautious and a little bit skeptical about feeding all those people, because at the beginning of the chapter, Jesus asks where they can buy bread to feed everyone. And Andrew said to him, even if we had a place to buy it, it would take 6 months worth of wages to feed everyone here. And out of all the miracles that they've seen Jesus perform, it didn't click to them that God can do anything, and they shouldn't have been worried. They shouldn't have been skeptical. They should have asked God what they could do in order to assist. And basically, the pastor was asking us, like, we may be feeling weary, we may be feeling weak, we may be feeling overwhelmed, or that we don't have enough. And do we really believe that God is bigger than our situations? And do we really believe that He's all powerful? He's the creator of the heavens and the earth, and He's a healer, He's a redeemer. And I love that, because he was also saying, like, whatever you worship, that's your God. So if it's finances, you'll never have enough. If it's success, you'll never be successful enough. If it's a relationship or a person, that person will always disappoint you. And that we need to have our focus on God, and to recognize that He he's God. You either believe that he can do all things or you don't. And if you don't, then you need to reevaluate your faith. And if I am not sounding as energetic as I possibly could, it's because Mozzie here decided that he was not going to sit quietly in church today. And so we had to leave the sanctuary, and I still feel a lot of congestion. So I also didn't eat breakfast this morning in preparation to try to get to church on time. So I'm going to go inside. Mozzie's going to probably eat leftover spaghetti, and I'm probably going to eat some fruit and ramen noodles. I just wanted to check in with you guys and share the message that I received today, and I hope that it blesses someone. Hey y'all, I'm so sorry I'm coming on here looking crusty once again, but change of plans. We didn't end up taking Mozzie to the park today, and Mozzie and Chance are on their way to Chance's parents' house to watch the game. I am staying home. Mother Nature visited me today while I was at church, so I'm gonna be in the bed in my robe, enjoying not having to cater to anyone but myself. And I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.